Assalamu alaikum. It's nice to meet you again, my students. In this lecture, I will talk about Unit 7. In Unit 7, we are going to take question words and the object pronouns me using for I, him, us, them. They are different. And how to use the pointing words, this and that. And we shall have some adjectives. Let's start with this question. What's your favorite food? So the answer is pizza. I love it. You can use the other questions and get the answers. For example, what's your favorite sport? So I can say football. I love it. Or what's your favorite day of the week? Also, I can say Friday because it's holiday. So it's easy for you to complete these questions. Now, going to this conversation, you can answer or make the question word for these 9 questions and get the answers. If you go to the next page and read the conversation between the violinist Gina Macy and other people. So for example, when we read number 1, Jerry from Wellington, New Zealand, he is talking to Gina Macy, and he said, you are American, but you don't live in the US. So where do you live? This is the first question. When you return to the questions, we see that the first question is, where do you live? So the answer, you can get the answer also from the answer of Gina. She said, hi, Jerry. Jerry is the person who asked this question about where do you live. So she said, hi, Jerry, I live in France, in Paris. A lot of my work is here. Paris is my favorite city. I love it here. So also you can get the question and also the answer. For example, for number 2, blank, are you married to? So it's clear that the question is asking about a person that she married to. So who are you married to? When you go to the conversation, you'll find this question also. Who are you married to? So again, try to read this conversation and make your questions and answers for number 3. When we go to the practicing number 5, so complete the sentences with the words from Gina's website. Paris is my favorite city. I love it here. In this part, we are talking about how to use the possessive adjective, صفات التملك, and also how to use the object pronouns, ضمائر المفعول به. So you have to complete also these 5 sentences using these 2 types of words. For example, number 2, he is a pianist. He often works with blank and I really like working with blank. We are very happy. When you read this conversation, you can answer that, and you know she's talking about her husband. He is a pianist. He often works with me, and I really like working with him. We are very happy. So we use two object pronouns, me and him. So please complete these 5 sentences. Also, when you read this conversation, you make that this profile for Jenny Macy, we are taking it from her website. We make some mistakes. We make some wrong words. You can correct them also by return to this conversation. In this grammar spot, try to match the question word with its suitable word here. So we have 2 columns. The first column, we have the question word, and the second column is the words that match or could be suitable for the answer for this question word. So when we are asking using where, so we are asking about the place. So it is easy to find the correct or the suitable word for this question is in Syria. But when we are asking using how many, then we are asking for a number. So the number 10 is suitable to be the answer for this question word. Our job in this unit is to teach you the related objects and possessive adjective for the subject. So when we are talking about I, so we use an object pronoun me, and we use an possessive adjective my. What about you? So you use also you as an object pronoun, but use a possessive adjective your. What about it? Completed, and you can use it in the answer of your questions in this unit. Now we are talking about the difference between this and that. When you are talking about something is close to you, you can use this. But when you are talking about a person that far from you, you can use that, as in these 2 examples. The first girl, she is holding a picture and she said, "This is my favorite family photo." And the girl in number B, she said, "Yes, you all look very happy." But for these 2 guys, they are talking about some person far from them. So the first one asked, "Who's that?" The second one, "The guy in the hat, you mean the guy in the hat, the guy who wearing the hat?" "Yes, that's the boss." So the difference between that and this is the place of the thing that you are asking about. When the place is so close to you, you can use this. And if it is far from you, you can use that. So try to use the suitable word solving these 9 pictures. Now, complete the sentences with it, you, them, I mean the object pronoun. So do you like ice cream? When you using the object pronoun for ice cream, it will be it. Yes, I love it. So what about cats? Do you like cats? No, I hate them. So do you like me? Of course I like you. Does Mrs. Johnson teach you French? No, she teaches us English. Answer number 5 for me. Do you like your teacher? I don't know. I will wait for your answer. So what do you like? Ask and answer questions with a partner. Ask about football. So the question will be, do you like football? Yes, I love it. No, I hate it. You can make this question. Do you like computer games? Yes, I love, not it, I love them because they are plural. So, do you like your neighbors? Your neighbors. You said, yes, I like them. So, here you have to be careful when you talk about single or plural, because the object pronoun will change. Now, questions and answers. Make a question and use the word between practice to make your answer. So make the question. So why do you live in London? Because I like it. So why does Anne want to visit Oman? Because she loves it. And the same for the rest questions. Match the questions and answers. Now, if you know the meaning of the question word, you can match the answer from the next column. For example, how do you come to school? How? Asking about the way that you use it to come to school. So I come to school by bus. What about what do you have for breakfast? So the question is what? It is asking about things that you eat in your breakfast. So the answer is will be toast and coffee. Try to solve the rest also. Now we have two questions. One of them is wrong. So take the correct one. Is it correct to say, what do you do at the weekend? Or where do you do at the weekend? The correct is, what do you do at the weekend? So it is correct to say, who is your best friend or when is your best friend? The correct is, who is your best friend? So please solve for the rest. Now, we use some adjectives, and the goal of this is to know these adjectives. Like the pizza is delicious. Now, what's the answer for number 2? You can arrange these letters to make it correct word. Your family is really nice, N-I-C-E. Or our house is lovely. You can arrange this to make it lovely here. And also for the rest, you can arrange them to get the correct word for the adjective to match the sentence. Here also we have some adjectives: new, old, expensive, cheap, big, small. They use it for this solution, so you can use the rest to answer these. For example, it's hot here, it's cold. It's 300 pounds, so it's expensive, but this is only 2 pounds, so it's cheap. You can answer these also, which one is correct and which is wrong. For the number 3, listen and complete the conversation. It is so hot today, isn't it? I know, it's 45 degrees. So you have to put some suitable word in the blank to be matched with the adjective that you use. Hey, I like your new shoes. Thank you. They are really nice. Aren't they? They are nice. So you can use these questions. Just a moment, please. Let me plug the battery charger. I forget to use it. So just a minute. Sorry, here we are, return again. So you can complete also these questions. For the last paper for the last page in Unit 7, you can read this paragraph, which is a postcard from Ali and Ahmed. They sent this postcard to Ellen, the English school, and this is the address. So we are going to read it. We are on holiday in San Francisco this week. Our hotel is very nice. I want you to make these adjectives underlined because you are going to use them in your answer. So so our hotel is very nice, old but comfortable. So nice, old, comfortable are adjectives. The people are very friendly, but it isn't easy to understand them. So easy to understand them. They speak so fast. Fast is also an adjective. The food is delicious, especially the seafood. And all these you can, when you read this paragraph or postcard, you can answer who is the postcard from? Who sent this postcard? It's from Ali and Ahmed. So where are they? They are in San Francisco. So you can answer also these questions. And what adjectives do Ali and Ahmed for the people? So for the people, we can say that they are very friendly, but it isn't easy to understand them. Maybe so the people are friendly, but it isn't easy to understand them. Maybe they are talking a foreign language, or they are talking with an different accent. They are speak English, but there is some accent in English. The American, it's too different from the English that they are speak in England, for example. That's why. So you can also find some adjective from this postcard and write it for the food. It's delicious and something like that. In the final job from this unit, you can use or you can write your postcard to a friend talking about your holiday, where you are, your hotel, and the people, and blah, blah. And also, you can solve all these to teach you how to write your postcard. So thank you, student. See you in next unit.